I hope. Fantastic.
Hare Krishna, thank you all so much for staying back. So we are in our session day 2 Ahobilam Parikrama. Yesterday we have seen the history, few pastimes, and we have known that there is lower Ahobilam and upper Ahobilam deities and Narasimhas. So we just started. We will see, I think we have about 20 minutes. We'll try to see as much as possible today, and wishing you all a very happy Narasimha Chaturdasi. Thank you so much for encouraging me always. We'll get started. So yesterday we saw Karanja Narasimhadev. For those who remember, so as I said, there is lower and upper. Once if we have to go to upper Ahobilam, we have to take the Devasthanam bus, and then we have to go upper. And once you go upper, you will start from Ahobila Narasimha as the first deity that we will be seeing of the Narasimhas. So it's not very high, you'll have some steps, and then actually when you're going to Ahobilam, there is an Annadan towards the right. There are a lot of steps, nice like olden days temple hard stone steps, and towards the left there is Annadan, like you will have without onion garlic. They will serve, one family will be serving. So when you come down, you can have prasadam there. So as we are climbing the steps, and then very strictly they don't let us take pictures. It's very difficult to take pictures of the deities there in Ahobilam, and mostly everywhere. Only Malola Narasimha Pujari, Varaha Narasimha, they were okay. They were letting take, but others were very strict. So then we will start. We will go to the first one. So this is the self-manifested Ahobila Narasimha TT. So as we discussed yesterday, when Narasimhadev appeared, two things we have seen, right? Garudji wanted to have darshan of Narasimhadev, and then he was meditating, and Narasimha appeared, and then he started saying Ahobil, that's a beautiful cave, and the Devatas saw Narasimhadev, and they started saying Ahobala, what a great strength. So this is the TT. And there's a very rare picture that was taken in 1975. So how do we say? So it's that, see, the whole temple is like this stone. You may be seeing in the video. So we'll enter, and it is deep, like it's inside. It's actually dark like this. How you're seeing, it is dark. So this is the Ahobila Narasimha, self-manifested TT. So this is the first one. This was in 1975, but now they do nice decorations and a lot of tulasi malas. It was taken by one of Prabhupada's disciples in 1975. And then in Chaitanya Charitamrita also it is mentioned that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Ahobilam, Madhya Leela, 9th chapter, 17th text, and also in the first chapter, 106th text. It's mentioned that after visiting Tirupati, Sri Sailam, he has come to Ahobila Narasimhadeva. And then from, so what happens? So Ahobila Narasimhadev temple you will see, and as you're walking further, maybe when I show the video, you'll get a little bit, you'll understand. So as we are walking further, what will happen? So towards the right side, if you go, we will go to Pavana Narasimha. And if you go towards the left side, that is when we will be going to Varaha, Malola, and Jwala Narasimha. So Pavan Narasimha is the longest. It's a very thick and it's 6 kilometers. Jwala Narasimha is 4 kilometers from Ahobila Narasimhadev temple. But Pavana Narasimha is 6 kilometers and very dense forest. So, and as we are coming, there is this from the top of the hill, Bhavanasini is flowing. So what happens when Narasimhadev appeared? So he was in that Ugra Rupam, right? So all the demigod, the Devatas and demigods, they will call Ganga from the heavenly abode. They will request her to come down to cool Narasimhadev. So Bhavanasini is it's not non-different from Ganga, and it is said that Bhava is the samsara sagara, so Nashini, who who gets rid of all the sins, and who gets us, who helps to make the material bondage. So 2-3 different meanings they were explaining when we go Bhavanashini. So Bhavanashi, this is Bhavanashini. So see, we will come, that there is the Ahobilam temple, and we will walk all the way like this, and then we'll come down. If you go right, there is Pavana Narasimha, and if you go continue like this, we will go to Malola Narasimha, and Bhavanasini is coming all the way from top, from Jwala Narasimha. And when you go to see Jwala Narasimha, actually you will get wet in that waterfall, and then only you can take the darshan. And also after Narasimha Dev killed Hiranyakashipu, he wanted to wash his hands. So he will wash his hands also in this Bhavanashini water. And when we are going to Jwala Narasimha is the place where he killed Hiranyakashipu. That's the place, right? So there is one small pond called Raktakunda. We'll see that picture also. So where he washed his hands, and it is said that the water is in red hue even till now. So we'll pass Bhavanasini, and then we will go to, first we will see Kroda Narasimha or Varaha Narasimha. So Kroda is the teeth, like a teeth kind. So what happens, Sri Narasimhadev Ugra form, Mother Bhumi was not able to tolerate. So what she will do, she will go under Bhugarbha. She herself will go under Bhugarbha. So like how Varahadev protected and uplifted Mother Earth, even Narasimhadev, he will go and he will uplift Bhumi Mata. So that's why if you see here, actually towards here, this side, the picture it is not showing. We will see Varaha Avatar with Lakshmi ji sitting on his lap. So here we have Varahadev also and Narasimhadev DT also at the Kroda Narasimha, or they call Varaha Narasimha also. But towards the side, we will have Varaha Avatar and Lakshmi ji sitting on the lap. This pujari was very nice. Actually, when I went to Ahobilam, I was so wondering, it is like a jungle, and these pujaris by morning they come, they do Mangalarti. I don't know how even they will do that. And it is said that there are lots of bears and tigers living there. Malola Narasimha. So from Kroda, again we'll go little bit up. We will see again from Kroda Narasimha to Malola Narasimha, there are about more than 200, like 200 steps, like hard steps. And here one side, to when we are climbing, towards the left side is all deep valley. Right side is okay. So it's a deep valley this side. Very careful towards the left side. So climbing the steps, we'll go to Malola Narasimha. See, this is what I'm telling. We'll climb and we'll go. And all this is the deep valley. If you fall, like it's just a fall. But this side is okay. So we will go to Malola Narasimha. Ma means Mother Lakshmi. Lola means the lover of Lakshmi. So of all the Nava Narasimhas, Malola Narasimha is the most peaceful form. Like this was yesterday, if you remember, the Shatagopa GR, who was meditating on which form is going to. He was the first, like the first GR Swami who first one, the head of the Ahobilam Mat was he. So yesterday, if you remember, I was telling, like when he was meditating on in which form Lord is going to accompany him, Malola Narasimha DT came into his hands. So that deity which came into his hands is still at Ahobilam Mat. They bring him for the festivals, for Utsav. So it's Utsav deity, they kept it. So now the name I wrote. Yeah, so now the 44th GR Swamiji in the Mat is Shatagopa Sri Vedanta Deshika Yatendriya Mahadeshika. That's his name. So he took over the Malola Narasimha DT now. He's worshipping in the Ahobilam Mat. So this is the one in the front is installed, but this is the Swayambhu Malola Narasimha. Lakshmi Devi is sitting. This is Lakshmi. So then we'll see Malala Narasimha, and when we go to Malala Narasimha, so if this is the temple, so towards the side again we will go and go little bit forward. When we go, we will see Prahalada Badi. That is the most relaxing after so much of walking. That is where Prahalada Badi. So this is the temple. And this is the path. See, we'll see the temple, we'll come like this, and we keep walking, and we'll go all the way where we will see Prahalada Badi. So that's where Prahalad went to school. Shanda, America, they were there, and on the rocks are so soft, very soft. Literally, I was sleeping there. So it's very soft, and you will see so much of writings there. We don't understand the script, but all the stones there is something written. And if we go further, see Prahalada Badi. See, and if we go further, see, so this is all, the pictures are not clear, but behind this rock, there's a big place, that's all Prahalada Badi. And as we walk and come, this is very, I felt this very difficult to climb, though it's short, the stones are very sharp and peak path, this one. So as we go, there's a deep, dark cave kind of thing. And then there is one pujari sitting inside. We don't even realize that there is somebody. It's so dark, no light. So he's just sitting there. And there's a deity called Yogananda Narasimha. But this Yogananda Narasimha is not a part of the Narasimhas. Only the Yogananda Narasimha of the Narasimhas, rest all are except Bhargava and Yogananda, they are all on the upper Ahobilam. Yogananda and Bhargava Narasimha, they are on the lower Ahobilam. But this Yogananda, which is on the upper Ahobilam, is not the Narasimha. This is different. It is said that this is the cliff from where, if you go inside, the Pujari will explain, from where Prahalad Maharaj was thrown down. So this is the place near the Badi. Actually, this Pujari was explaining that how difficult it is for them to come every day. They have to do shopping, get tulsi mala, garland, come in the morning, do aarti. And he was telling nobody comes to this temple, especially this, because it is not Narasimha, come under Narasimha. So he was feeling bad. Like, no, they will come, but he said like not so much crowd. And then after this comes the main thing. So unfortunately, when we went, what happened? My in-laws are little old, about 70. So from Malala Narasimha, they thought they will stop there, and we all thought we will go to Jwala Narasimha because this takes about 2 hours walking in between the boulders and rocks. My father-in-law forgot to take BP medicine. He was holding, just casually was holding my mother-in-law's hand, and they were going down the steps to just sit and wait. And he felt unconscious for just a second. He fell down because he was holding my mother-in-law's hand. She also fell down. And there was a very bad injury, like his feet opened like a pocket. There's a very bad injury. And what happened, for those who cannot climb, they have a facility. If you pay 4,000 or 5,000, they carry these dolas. They make you, the people there are some tribal people also. So they make you sit there, and then they will carry you all wherever we want, they will take. So those tribals, they took some leaves, and then they started tying. So we wanted to go back, but my in-laws were feeling so bad. They requested us, please, we will wait here because you came to have darshan of Jwala Narasimha. You please go, we will wait. And Varaha Narasimha Pujari was so nice. He said, I will take care of them. I'll give them food also. Don't worry. You just go have darshan and come. So we left them there, and we started going to Jwala Narasimha. So the Jwala Narasimha is the most austere path. It's really not so easy. And as I was saying, we have to, and after we finish, so we will think, okay, the whole trekking is over. Then we will have about 500 steps to climb. All our water also was done. The Narasimha's mercy, my kids were crying. I feel thirsty. We will not have anything. So there were some people going, and then one person shared. He said, no, I have 2 bottles, you can take 1 bottle. So Narasimha Dev arranged. And this path, if you see, So Jwala Narasimha temple is there. We have to pass like this, and Rakta Kunda is also there. And water, I don't know, in this picture the water is not coming, but the water flow is always there. And only one person can fit, not two. Mostly not two. Two will not be able to fit. So what happened? I was worried little bit. It's slippery, and the railing is also not even coming to, like it's not so safe. Almost 3/4 to half, more than half of the body is like yeah, above the railing. So when my kids were going, I was little worried here. So then we'll go there, and one lady she stands there and she makes panakam. She's always there and she lives there. I asked her, her house is so open, and I asked, like, don't you have bears and lions coming, like you just live here? She said, I'm living from years here. It's all Narsingha Bhagavan will take care. And she said she sees tigers, sometimes bears. And then she have nice panakam, sweet panakam. So she was serving the panakam. And actually, as we are coming to the Jwala Narasimha, almost just like just behind this, we will have a way to go to Ugrastamba on the right side. We didn't try that because we have to hold a rope and go. It's more risky than Jwala Narasimha, so I didn't go. Ugrastamba. So who wants to go, they will go there. And then the people over there were explaining that last time when they came, there was a person about middle age, 30 to 35 to 40. I think he fell down, and literally the pujari was saying his hand was hanging. It was so detached that the pujari got so scared. No hospitals, what to do? So he was thinking, what can be done? What can be done? And he was in so much pain. And then from nowhere, just around 4 feet 5 inches or 5 feet, he was saying, very short person came and he said, I am a doctor, I can help out. And then this pujari was saying, I couldn't believe that he's a doctor, but then there's no way, so I let him treat him. And then that he just took, and then the pujari was saying he just took something and then tied it, and the hand got just fixed, like how we with the like when we fix the screw, just like this we do, it gets fixed, right? So he just said, like, he just lifted something with the cloth, did something, and it just got so fixed. And he said, okay, my job is done. And that person was walking away, and in just 3-4 steps they couldn't see that that person who came and fixed. So the pujari was explaining it was like a miracle for them. And so as we go, the Ugrastamba is the pillar. You will see the pillar is so this is the temple of Jwala Narasimha, very small. We have to go, and then so this is how we will go, Jwala Narasimha. And then this is the waterfalls, Bhavanasini. This is the Rakta Kunda. 1 minute. This is a Rakta Kunda. Nice sweet water. So the picture is not clear. So here there are 3 Narsingha Devs. So this one. So the one here, oh sorry, this one is the one here. So 4-armed Narsingha Dev coming from the pillar. So this is one, and the one here, the bigger one, is this. Swayambhu deities of Narasimha Dev killing Hiranyakashipu. And there's one more 8-handed Narasimha Dev also towards the other side. So he came out from the Ugrastamba, and what happened? He killed Narasimha Dev here at Jwala Narasimha. He appeared there on the Ugrastamba, killed here. So he was in a lot of Ugra form. That's Jwala Narasimha, and that's Ugrastamba. So it is said that it seems there were 172 sounds with the first step of Narasimha Dev. 172 sounds were produced, and those are the classical 172 ragas. And it is, they say that I didn't go, but those who went said there are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet also there when we are going to Grastamba. They were mentioning that we can see the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I think we will stop here. It is 9 o'clock. So we'll stop at Jwala Narasimha. From Pavana Narasimha, we will see tomorrow. Thank you all so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautiful. Mataji,
You want to
wonderful.
see? If you have time, we can see a video.
I think Parima Mataji, did you have a question? Or we are
No, Mataji, I'm just thanking.
okay. Okay, Mataji, yes, I'll turn off everything.
Mataji,